reach over and turn on my light. I've got no idea where this is going to go, but I'm feeling, hang on a second, my light is stuck. I'm not going to restart this live, despite not turning on my light, because this stuff is really important. It wants to come out. I'm feeling like we're going to get some really strong messages here. So everyone that works with me, right? Most of the people on this page will be tapping into their souls. Empaths have been called forward in such large numbers and so strongly right now. If you're feeling things intensely, it's normal, okay? It's okay. And there's lots of stuff going on, and it really is time to step forward and step forward fast. So there's going to be some really important codes, and what I'm going to say now, I want you to listen to it carefully. And if now is not a good time to take on board these things, and maybe just, tag this, how you can save things on Facebook, tag it and save it for later, and listen to this with your eyes closed, because some of these messages are going to be super important for you right now. So I just got off a coaching call with an awesome lady who I've known for a long time, right? And we were talking about what she's going to do in her group coaching and what she's here to do, and it really is time to rise. Now, when I coach, I get lots of messages from my soul or from their guides, and that's the way that I get super results, right? If I just use my brain, if I just use my knowledge, it would be one-dimensional. I don't. I really mean it when I say I bring all of me to the coaching sessions. I do. So I bring my spirit side, I bring the energetic side, because it is time for us to recode for success. So the earth has gone through so many shifts and changes, right? And we need to upgrade our inner matrices in order to be able to claim this success. Now, the reason that I'm telling you that, I know I'm chucking that out there in your face, right? Like, it's the first time I'm actually talking about this on this page. I talk about it all the time on my personal page, right? So if you follow me there, you'll know what I'm talking about. But the reason that I want to tell you that in relation to this woman that I'm working with is the messages are enough. This is the message, right, that I got. Enough time has passed. The time is now. It really is time for women to step up. It really is time for all of us to step up, not just women, men as well, right? Like, I actually do work with men. Some people say, do you just work with women? No, I also work with men. And it's time for all of us to step up and rise and claim who we really are and who we really are here to serve. The woman that I was working with this morning, and me too, I've always known that I was destined to do something big and powerful. But we tell ourselves, of course you're not. Don't, you're delusional. It's all in your imagination. Sit down, shut up. Who do you think you are? And this beautiful young woman that I'm coaching, right? She's a lot younger than I am. She had exactly the same thing. So it's not a generational thing either. Other people that are not here to do something great would tell you that you're being too grandiose, because that's not their life path. I work with a number of super amazing young women, right? And all of them say, I've always known that I was here for something big. And now not everyone says that, right? But the women that I work with do. And it is, if you know that, it's time to step up and do it. Enough time has passed. The time is now. Step forward and serve those people that you're actually here to serve, and with speed, right? So the beautiful woman that I was coaching this morning, we were talking about a number of things, really, and this wants to come out, I don't know why, but she's actually a personal friend as well. So she come and stayed with me years ago now, years and years ago, and she didn't have an amazing relationship, and she has one now, right? She didn't know what she wanted, but when she saw it, she recognized it, and we were laughing about how something we were saying in our family didn't turn into a fight. And then, of course, my daughter was 16 at the time, and she was like, yeah, of course it didn't turn into a fight. Like, it's just words, and they're talking about how they're feeling. She's like, oh, so you talk about how you're feeling without having a fight, right? Now, that's a shift. Now, that's what she's here to teach other people. That's why I wanted to come out, right? If you are here to teach people something, if you are here to show people the way, if you're here to shine that light for people, then now is the time to step forward. It doesn't matter if you don't know the exact steps. All that you need to know is that you have taken the first step on that path. You have recognized what it is. If you're miles ahead down that path, chances are you're too far down to remember what it was like to connect to the people. So don't think you have to have achieved everything that you want to teach in order to get there. Yes, you don't want to turn up and, I don't know, teach people how to make $1 million if you haven't made $1 million, right? But if you're teaching the first step on how to change your money mindset, then go ahead and do that, right? So teach for the little bit that you were back there, which means that, of course, you're coaching and you're teaching, and the things that you're offering, you might be offering a journal on how to dive into your money story so that eventually you can make $1 million. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a product or a service or what it is. People get so tied up in, oh, but should it be a service? And do you only teach people with services? No, I work with lots of people that do products as well. A product and a service are exactly the same fucking thing, right? We get so tied up in it. It's just your way of delivering the change that you are here to make in the world. You have a make a difference business. You're a soul-led entrepreneur here with a reason. Now, life's purpose, people get hung up on that as well. Whatever you're doing now can be loosely tied to your life's purpose, right? It doesn't even have to be tied to your life's purpose at all. Just trust that everything that is happening for you is happening for you for a reason. And whatever you're doing now is exactly the right thing. Even if right now you're in a fuddle. So another client of mine, and this happened for me this morning. I woke up this morning thinking, why me? Why do I have to tell people that they've got to recode for evolution? Like, I'm going to sound crazy. Why me? Why do I have to do this? And I started feeling a bit sorry for myself for 5 minutes. And then I got up and I did my energetics routine and I was like, right, on with the day, And then a client reached out and said, can I talk about, how I'm feeling in this? And I'm like, do you know what? The perfect thing to do is write in your journal. And that's what I want you to do right now. If you're feeling like, why me? I don't understand what's going on. Grab your trusty journal. Here is a journal prompt for you. Even though I don't necessarily know exactly what's going on, this is what I know at a soul level right now. And trust me, you're going to feel way better after that. And if you do the journaling the Michelle way, right, write for 20 minutes at least, because the first 10 minutes is just bullshit. It's bullshit that you think you should say. After 10 minutes, you're so bored and your subconscious mind has gone to sleep, the real shit can come out, right? Or sorry, your conscious mind has gone to sleep and the real stuff can actually start coming out. It is time to get real, people. It is time to come out. It is time to bring your awesomeness into the world. It's time to own your awesome. It is time to recode for evolution and be the change that you want to see in the world and help other people to rise. Go forth, have a fabulous day, and together we shall rise.